Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Welcome to this week's Toyota Tailgate Talk, and who better to talk about Toyotas than Coach Joe Gibbs. Coach, I got to ask you, a phenomenal year you're having here with Justin Brayton. That second, man, I thought you guys were going to get a second win in that 450 class. I got to go back a few years ago. Josh Grant got it for you in Anaheim.
Yeah, we're absolutely thrilled. Justin, I think great preparation in the off season, and he's worked extremely hard. And I think our new bike is obviously, I think is really helped also. We're excited about being here in Dallas. Got Interstate Batteries and Nora Miller here, and it's a great crowd. I came in, flew in late. I couldn't get a parking space, man, so this is an awesome crowd. They do everything great here in Dallas, so we're thrilled to be here.
Something else I got to ask you about, Interstate Batteries, though, like you talked about, they're here in Dallas, but a longtime sponsor. I mean, those were one of your original ones on the NASCAR side of things, and you transitioned it over here to the Supercross side of things with Coy running the Supercross part of it for you.
22 years we've been with the Interstate, and I showed up on Nora Miller's doorstep with a sheet of paper. He asked me who the driver was. I was talking about trying to get in NASCAR. I said, we don't have one. He goes, well, where's your race shop? I said, we don't have one. He goes, who's your man? I said, Norm. This is a dream on a sheet of paper. And he called me 2 days later and said, let's do this. So that got us really started in racing. So Norm and Interstate, a big part of our history. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Tonight, we got the shootout going in Daytona with the cars, and we also have motocross going over here, so we're excited to be a part of Toyota's team and everybody else that supports us here. It's really great for us. We have GameStop is down here also. Sport Clips is also part of our race team, and so we got a lot of great people working with us, and obviously Yamaha is a big part of what we do.
Something else that I got to commend you on is hiring on Phil Nicoletti as a third rider, as a fill-in rider, like we see him here. Josh Grant not being able to hear. Taking a page out of the playbook from like F1, because F1, if someone gets hurt, they have a driver, and I think that's a brilliant idea. And how did all that come together?
Well, you know, we experienced injuries the other 5 years we've been in. And so at that point, normally you're scrambling around trying to find somebody. They're not used to the bike, haven't been on the bike. Your team is not used to working with them, not sure what they want. That's a hard adjustment to make in days and turn around and race the next weekend. So Coy's idea, which I thought was a great one, he had Phil and developed a relationship there. And so what we did is we started working with him. He's used to the bike, practices right there with us. And so it's a smooth transition. Josh obviously getting hurt, his shoulder. I think he'll be back next week. But it's been great last week and this week having Phil step in for us. And I think it's a tribute to Coy and Jeremy and the guys making a good decision and having a good game plan.
All right, we heard it from Coach Joe Gibbs here. That's it for this week's Toyota Tailgate Talk. Make sure you check us out on supercrossonline.com Wednesdays at 5 p.m. on that East Coast. Don't forget about Thursdays after the checkered flag with Ralph, Ricky, and Jeff, also at 5 p.m. on that East Coast.